So Paul, I remember you talking in Seattle that you've spoken up to management many times in your career advocating for change. Can you share some of those experiences, what that was like? What have you found that works best when trying to openly communicate to management's eyes about maintenance and reliability in your organization?
Well, it could be a little scary at first. I'm a little bit of an introvert, so I don't like naturally, hey, let's just go up and have a conversation with people. But
we're doing it right now, Paul.
Yeah, I know. So really a lot of it started around when my manager had asked several of us in the water division to go to this kind of asset management workshop that was being put on by the state. Because at some point the state's going to say, or, the state's can say, hey, if you want state dollars to help you maintain your infrastructure, you got to prove that you're doing asset management. So I did that. I started to learn a lot about asset management, and it was a sort of a bigger picture thing than just maintenance. And so I kind of used that to help me kind of form a story of what we're doing and then approach management about it. One of the ways is I just show up to board meetings and get to know the board members. And then one of the particular board members, Mary Gonzalez, was always really good about coming out to our plant in the American Water Works Association. There's this thing in the States called Top Ops, and you compete by answering multiple choice questions on a panel. They'll ask you a question about drinking water treatment or wastewater treatment, whatever. And the group that answers the question is most accurate and fastest, wins. If you win the state, then you can go to like the national conference and compete against like all 50 states. So she would come out and we'd quiz as operators, these questions. And so it developed a relationship with at least one of the board members. And I kind of used that to start like exposing them to asset management things, and like how if you put in asset management right and you integrate it into the culture and into the mission, vision, values of the company, that it really can improve everything. And so I always look at asset management as a way to help me do my job as a maintainer and help my maintainers do a better job through like cultural improvements and things like that can come out of outgrowths of really engaging leadership, because they don't have hands on the floor. They're not touching the equipment. They're not operating the equipment. All they get to see really is reports. And sometimes that's the best view they've got of the company. Well, but when somebody like me comes and says, hey, you've been to my plant, hey, let me show you how this piece of equipment works. And, oh, hey, here's some asset management stuff, or I'll send them a video I've seen. It's been really kind of cool that way. But I was able to take two of the board members to a kind of a one-day CRL workshop in Omaha a year or so ago, I think it was. And they just loved it. And it was like, it's kind of cool, because I never dreamed at all I'd ever be able to do something like that. So it was really kind of cool to just get some people that are like super high above me in the organization. I mean, they're elected by the community, and be able to take them to a conference that talks about asset management and maintenance and reliability. And it was really just kind of cool sort of stuff. So it helps. I mean, it helps when you go to do stuff and you kind of have those people as allies, for the cause to improve things.
That's awesome. I mean, it sounds like you did a great job from educating, yourself, the team below you, and also, managing up and educating the team of, that are responsible for some of the biggest decisions within the company. So It sounds like you did a great job about that.
Yeah, we got an awesome elected board, and the leaders. They all really care about the utility and the employees and the management staff alike. So when you can kind of do something you think will improve the culture, and it's always, to me, it's something you got to go for, because it just is, and that's what I do. So.